Hola. Hello, hello. I see I've got a vertical preview of this, but I don't even know if that looks right, but I'm just going to have to try and get rid of it, maybe. I don't know which one it is, though. Okay, anyway. What's up, everybody? I don't know how many people are going to join. The finale of Stranger Things 5 is in about 30 minutes, so I wanted to quickly jump on, say hello to you guys, and just quickly talk about it. It's kind of crazy we're at this point now where Cobra Kai ended at the start of the year, and we knew this for the whole year. But another very good Netflix show in Stranger Things is now finishing. It's really crazy. And they've already got spin-offs happening. They've all confirmed spin-offs. So the franchise's future is bright, but with Cobra Kai, we still haven't got anything on the Miyagi show, what other shows they could be working on. Nothing official. And the last thing we got was Karate Kid Legends, and there's been nothing said about a sequel to even that. And I think there's less chances there's a sequel to that, and there's more of a chance for a Cobra Kai spin-off. So fingers crossed we'll get something. It's also New Year, so Happy New Year. I just want to say thank you to everybody for another great 2025. I think it was always bittersweet at the start of the year because of Cobra Kai, but I'm just so grateful for the support this year. And I think the fact that Stranger Things came out at the end of 2025, it felt like it was kind of bringing back that Cobra Kai hype in the sense of to being excited for something new from Netflix, because literally there's only very few shows I watch on Netflix, and as I said to you guys before, Squid Game's another one, and that ended this year too. And yeah, Stranger Things is the one show other than Cobra Kai that I've watched consistently. And unfortunately, I haven't made content on it on the channel because this channel is obviously specific to the Karate Kid franchise and Cobra Kai. But I look back now and I actually wish I integrated that as part of the channel, because upon rewatching the show, it's especially after season 3 and 4, I really did like it in a way where I'm geeking out. And I guess because I was so focused on Cobra Kai, I just didn't really want to put that on the channel at the same time. I won't be showing the episode as soon as it's live. I'm going to be recording my reaction and watching it off stream. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything in particular you want to say or ask me about, or about the finale, shoot your shot. Thank you for the super chat. Stranger Things season 3 was my favorite. I was rewatching that recently as well, because all the stuff with the Mind Flare and Billy's arc, it was so good. And if the Mind Flare does not come back in the finale, I will be annoyed, because it's such a big opportunity, right? And also, I feel like the Mind Flare has been controlling everything, even Vecna and Henry Krill and all this stuff. The Mind Flare has been behind a lot of stuff, but there's got to be a bigger twist. Yeah, there's supposed to be a spy as well. So this is a last minute prediction. If Will ends up being a traitor without him knowing, that would be crazy, because Vecna said that who made the tunnels, and it was Will when he was asleep, but he didn't even know this. But it's crazy. Yeah, the Mind Flayer was in the Abyss, and that is where Vecna got banished to by 11, right? In season 4. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff there, man. I honestly can't wait to see the Abyss because if all the characters actually go there, oh my god, that's going to be heavy. I love Volume 1, like Volume 2. I liked both volumes. Volume 1 was definitely better, though. It's the opposite with Cobra Kai because Part 1 was solid, but Part 2 was way better. And I think with the final part, it obviously was the best part of Cobra Kai's last season. I think with Stranger Things, the finale has to be the strongest point. It's literally the series finale, and there's more pressure because this is on Netflix's baby. It was on Stranger Things is on Netflix on day one, and it's arguably the show that kicked off the streaming era, especially being the first successful show. Orange is the New Black was the other one on the platform, and those are like the early days of Netflix. I remember having Netflix, I think back in 2015 or 2016. It was one of those years where I started to realize streaming was becoming more of a thing. And it's so weird to see it, but it was like, oh, this is cool. But yeah. Um, well, it's been confirmed to be 2 hours, 8 minutes. So I posted about this on my Instagram. I've been doing a lot of content on the Stranger Things final season on there. Best characters, Dustin and Steve. They're my favorite duo in the show. They kind of remind me of these two characters. Definitely remind me of um, Dimitri and Eli, the Binary Brothers, especially the final season for those guys. They were going through so much, like up and down. I feel like Dustin and Steve have had that exact same arc in in volume 1 and 2. So it's literally been the same, and it's weird because like I didn't like it at first what they were doing with Dustin and Steve. Like I hate this division because they're so close, but there was like a natural way of going about it because of what happened with Eddie and that influence on Dustin was huge. And I love the way they showed that because it was quite realistic. He's still grieving Eddie, but obviously Steve made. I think in that argument they had, it did seem out of line, but Steve made some good points. But yeah, these guys have been my favorite. Those two and Hopper, as you can see in the overlay, they're like my trio. I love these guys. They're my favorites. And other than them, I think Joyce, Max, Lucas are up there. I think Mike's kind of underrated. I know he's probably more annoying in the earlier seasons, but then he's the brainy guy. You know, it's like Dimitri. The brainy guys can sometimes get overhated when they're like that. But then again, it really depends on their writing and their arcs and just the way they are generally. I think Nancy's become way more likable. I remember early seasons, she was kind of like, it was pretty much the Stranger Things version of sorry, the uh, Sam LaRusso of Stranger Things. That's what I meant to say. And Jonathan Byers was kind of like Robbie when he was just with Sam in like season 2. I still can't believe how that arc started with him being a snooper in season 1. You guys remember that? It's actually kind of crazy how they started off with that. And I still think Steve and Nancy were a better couple. Maybe that's just me, but I like them more. Steve wasn't wrong about. Oh, what's up, Finn? Steve wasn't wrong about Eddie, but it was mean. Yeah, exactly. It was mean, but it was true. And there's been times where I've had to say something that may have seemed wrong, but it was firm but fair at the same time. And so I totally understand Steve. It may have seemed out of line, but he did tell them not to go and play hero. Because when I rewatched the season 4 finale recently, Eddie said he was trying to buy time for Dustin, but I found it stupid because he could have literally escaped with Dustin. And I get the stuff with the bats, but that wasn't in their control because it was on the other side with things going on. because those demo bats would have been stopped once Vecna was stopped. So it's kind of like, did they really need to? Did Eddie need to go and play hero? Not necessarily, but then I get there was a payoff, and his character wasn't meant to be in season 5, and yeah, I mean, hey, we'll see if he's in the finale. Because I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but it is something that'll be cool. But I know a lot of people are influenced by the D&D stuff, so it's one of those things. Mike actually really reminds me of Dimitri. Honestly, Finn Wolfhard reminds me of Dimitri. There's so many similarities there, and I just think it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things. But wow, we are quite literally 18 minutes away from the finale. It's just like Cobra Kai all over again. Still can't believe it. The top 10 most original shows of the decade so far. Cobra Kai is at number 8. Stranger Things number 2. Wow. Well, Cobra Kai is that freaking good. I mean, I'm just really hoping that just gives more chances for the spin-off of Cobra Kai. Yeah, that pretty much is a way of describing it. I think the stuff they did in Volume 1 with Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan, oh my god. If they kept this love triangle with Miguel, Robbie, and Sam, oh, I would have got so cringe. Because what they did in that final season, Volume 1, oh, I did not like it. But yeah, yeah, I remember you, Finn. That's crazy. That's been 7 months already, right? Absolutely crazy. Now we're in January. Crazy. Thanks for being here, man. It's sad Stranger Things ending in a few minutes. It's crazy, right? You know what? I think I'm going to switch to my phone just because I'm going to be filming it, my reaction to the episode there. So, yeah, I just want to quickly say, it's been such a crazy year. I'll do a separate stream talking more about 2025 and what's next with the channel because I haven't made an announcement properly, and I said it months ago, but I was supposed to announce this stuff over summer because I did have a plan of talking in a specific video about what's going to happen, and I was thinking about this after Legends came out because I've said to you guys previously in streams that I will do that and discuss that. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head. Thank you for tuning in for the last 13-14 minutes, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I will be doing a finale review. There'll be plenty of reactions coming from Stranger Things 5's finale. Stay tuned for those, and obviously my announcement. But yeah, the last comment I'll read is from Finn. Cobra Kai, Stranger Things, prefer Stranger Things, Connected Warner, I'm Steve Harrington, Lover, Miguel Lover. Cobra Kai all day. I love Cobra Kai so much, as you know. I really love Stranger Things as well as a show, but Cobra Kai changed my life, and there's so much to it. I mean, at this point, I don't think I could say Stranger Things, no matter what. If I'd, had the same journey with Stranger Things with this channel, and my channel was covering both shows on the same level, and I connected to the cast in a way like I did with Cobra Kai, or I had similar experiences with that, then 100% it'd be a tougher question because then the show's changed my life even more. But Cobra Kai, honestly, no show has impacted me as much as that show. And I'm talking not just the show itself, it's like what's around it, internally and externally, and it's made me grow into a better version of myself. And I I really appreciate what it's done for my career as well. But it's been such a full circle for me. So yeah, it's bittersweet. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head. Enjoy the finale. Let me know what you think. I'll definitely be posting more about it. So I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, have a great 2026. Happy New Year and peace.